Ah, good one. Hi, boy. Meow.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. As you can tell by the title of the video, this video is going to be all about cats. So if you plan to get a cat in the future, or if you just got a cat, I suggest watching this video. Even if you hate cats, still watch the video. I'm going to give you a lot of information about the costs of cats, maintenance, any issues I have, and all that good stuff. So in particular, we're going to be talking about my cat, our family cat. His name is Lucifer. It is a guy, it is not a girl. Lucifer was born May 1st, 2020, and we got him on June 24th, 2020. We got him when he was around 8 weeks old. We drove to Toronto and we picked him up from there. We actually found him on Kijiji, and we got lucky because it was one of the last cats the guy had available. So I initially wanted a female cat, but my sister wanted a male, so we ended up getting a male. I'm gonna show you a few videos of Lucifer when he was younger, so enjoy.
No way.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's go. Meow. Ah, good one. Hi, boy. Meow.
You're shitting right now? What's going on?
Nice.
Just go to sleep. He was not welcome in our house by my mom, so it took a lot of convincing to convince my mom to let him stay. She just had all the wrong ideas about him, that he's always going to be making a mess. Cats are dirty, you know. I'm pretty sure all brown parents are like this, and I hear all the time that they never wanted a pet, whether it's a dog or cat, and then once they get it a weekend, they start loving it and start treating it better than their own kids, you know. So his breed, he's an American Shorthair. He's they usually live 12 to 15 years. Some can live up to 20, but those are rare. So it's a pretty good life expectancy. It's similar to dogs. If it's an indoor cat, then the life expectancy is on the higher end of the spectrum. But if it's outdoor, then it's a little less, because outdoor cats, you never know what they're eating, you never know what's going on outside. But if it's indoor, everything, the environment is controlled, so it's much better. I recommend when you get your cat to keep it indoors. You could take it out for walks and stuff, but keep it indoors. Alright, so that's just some background information. Next, we're going to be talking about all the costs. So get ready. In Lucifer's case, we got him for $300. It was a really good deal. I look in Kijiji all the time now for cats and can't find any cats that are that low in price. So we got pretty lucky. They usually range between $500 to $1,000. Some cats are even more expensive. They're like around $2,000, but you know, not everyone's rich, so I'm not buying a $2,000 cat unless I have the money to do so. Things that you need for a cat. So the first day we brought him in, we had nothing. So we just brought him to the house, and we left him, me and my sister left him with my other sister, and we went to Walmart and bought everything. Everything can be bought either Walmart, PetSmart, or even Dollar Store has a lot of the stuff. You don't need much. You just need a litter box, litter to put in the litter box, toys, obviously food bowl, water bowl, food, nail cutter if it's nails get long, for when its nails get long, and a comb. So we have a few things that are optional. So for example, we have a cat tree. You don't have to get it, but it's nice if you want to treat your cat. It's a nice little gift. A cage is also optional. So cage, it helps taking the cat to the vet. So the cat's just not running around in your car when you take it. So that's nice to have a cage. I didn't buy my cage. My friend had one for his dog. So he just gave me his, because his dog was too big to fit in it. So I just used his, Shadow Hatesh. All this stuff, not including the cage and the tree, is about $50 to $100. So that is the cost range for all the stuff that you need to start off owning your own cat. That brings us to $400, the total, including the cost of the cat. Next, we have preventative care, so things like vaccine and dewormer. Vaccines are recommended by the vet, so you obviously it's up to you at the end of the day, but it's highly recommended. Obviously increases the life expectancy of your cat. So far, I think we've had 4 to 5 visits to the vet and gotten around 3 vaccines, and we had the cat neutered as well. So all the costs for the vaccines and all the checkups and the neutering and dewormer, all the vet visits add up to almost $800. So that's a big chunk that you're gonna need to save if you want to get your cat's vaccines and all that stuff. So $800. So that brings our total to around $1,200 for everything, which is gonna be all for the first year. So that's all you need to do for the first year. Vaccines, after you get those for the first year, then you don't have to get anything for another year. I'm not too sure how it works. I don't know if it's a vaccine every year after that, but I know it doesn't cost this much every year. It might be 1 vaccine instead of like original 3 that they got. As I mentioned, neutering your cat, it's highly recommended by the vet, as your cats are a lot more aggressive if you don't neuter them. In my experience, that is true. Lucifer was really aggressive before we got him neutered. Now, not so much. And after that, food, litter, and everything, you can say it costs around $20 a month to keep the cat, because you don't have to buy all those stuff again. You just have to buy the food and litter. That's about it that you have to buy every month. Next, we're going to talk about maintenance. So if you guys didn't know, cats are very low maintenance compared to other animals such as dogs. You literally don't have to do anything for them. You don't have to take them on walks. You don't have to take them out to pee or poo outside. If you really want to, you can walk them. My sister has a leash, and she puts a leash on them and a harness and just walks them for fun. But you don't have to do that. Lucifer has never had an accident, so he has always used his litter box. He has never peed anywhere outside or anywhere around the house, so that was great. He came trained when we got him, so even the first day we got him, he used the litter box as a washroom or bathroom. One thing you have to do is clean the litter box, usually either once a day or once every 2 days. It's good to clean your cat litter box. You can also give the cat food twice a day. Sometimes we give it 3 times a day, but it's usually in the morning and at nighttime. Up to 6 months, you can free feed your cat, so give him as much food as he wants. But after 6 months, it's good to control and give food in increments, as your cat could get fat, as you've probably seen fat cats online, or what's the cat's name? The stupid orange cat's name. I forgot. You don't have to give them much attention. A couple hours a day will do. If they come to you and start rubbing their head against you, which Lucifer does a lot, just hug them, hold them, whatever they want you to do. Pet them, They're not messy, They don't make a mess that often. They can knock stuff over here and there. Lucifer spilled water a few times, knocked stuff over, but other than that, he's not messy. One thing he used to do was, if you have plants in your house, as you can see, there's a plant right beside me. If you have plants in your house, for the first 6 months, it will be pretty hectic, because Lucifer used to go into the plant and dig all the dirt out the plants and just put it on the floor. So it's good to lock your plants away in rooms that have doors, so your cat cannot enter, because from my experience, they love plants and they just climb plants too. Lucifer broke a few plants we had, and my mom was not very happy about that. You don't have to clean your cats that often, so I was pretty surprised about this too. I think every year you just have to shower them maybe once or twice. Cats clean themselves, they lick themselves all the time, so yeah, and they don't smell either. If you're worried about that, they do not smell. That was one thing my mom was worried about, that the cat's gonna stink up the whole house and it's gonna be smelly. Lucifer does not smell, so I can assure you of that. Okay, now finally we're gonna be talking about any problems and issues we have for Lucifer. Number one, I would say, is shedding. As you know, most cats shed, and when they're shedding, say I'm wearing red right now. You could probably see on this red too, but if I was wearing a black sweater or black hoodie and I picked up Lucifer, I would have hair all over me and you can visibly see it. So that's one downside, but that's why you have a brush and you can comb all the hairs, and that would be less of a problem. But if you don't have a brush, you're gonna get hair all over yourself when you pick the cat up. Aggressiveness. So Lucifer used to be quite aggressive. By aggressive, I mean like he used to bite you, scratch you. When he was younger, it didn't really hurt, so he could bite you. The scratching still hurt, so I had a lot of scratches on my arms, my hands. My sister, who takes care of him most of the time, she has a lot of scratches, even now. But when he was not neutered, it was a lot worse. But after we got him neutered, he got a little better. Obviously, he does not mean to hurt you. He basically thinks you're playing, so for cats, you're not supposed to use your hands to play with them, but we can't resist because he's so cute. Like, we have to like touch him and everything. But usually, you're supposed to have toys, and you're supposed to throw toys at them or to them, and then they're supposed to play with the toys. You're not supposed to touch your hands, because then they think your hand is a toy and they start scratching it and everything and biting it. So you don't want that. But for Lucy, we still use our hands, and it's okay. We get scratched here and there. He also jumps all over the place, such as the fridge, on top of my closets, on top of the kitchen counter, on top of the kitchen table, on top of the kitchen cupboards, on the space between the roof and the cupboard, the ceiling, the cupboard. He jumps up there. I have a lot of videos, so I'll put those in.
Get off the fridge.
What are you doing? Get off. Look at this. What are you looking at?
The biggest tip I have is do not leave your door open, because your cat will escape. We've had a few close calls with Lucy. We came back from grocery shopping and we opened the door and he was waiting, and then he ran outside, and I think it was his first time outside, and he ran under the car. So the first thing I did was run to the road and just wait for him there while my sister tried to get him out the car, under the car. But yeah, that could have been very bad, because he could have ran on the road and there's cars on the road, which would have been very bad. So that's one thing, that's the biggest tip I could give. They will know when you open the door. Sometimes he's sleeping and someone opens the door and he wakes up and immediately runs to the door and tries to escape. So I don't know if he doesn't like us or what, but he tries to run a lot. Or if sometimes we get pizza delivered and he tries to make a run for it when we grab the pizza, so just be careful of that. All right, those are the cost, maintenance, and any tips I have for you guys, and any issues with Lucifer or any cat. Hope you guys all enjoyed, and hope this helped you guys. If you wanted to get a cat and couldn't make a decision, hopefully this allows you to get a bit of an insight into how to maintain a cat and everything around it. So if your parents aren't allowing you, make them watch this video. No one, I can't speak for other races, but brown people, Indians or Punjabis, I can tell you that they never want pets in the beginning, but then once you get it, they love them. All right, we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching, and peace.